I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Yeah, me. And luckily there was a heat wave because it's like 30 outside. So I lucked out when I went to Alaska too. Keep them, if there's like a winter storm warning coming, so I got to get out of here.
That's right.
But we're going to title this segment, something about heroes, because this is Murray. And Murray had 5 restaurants that he sold because he wanted to sit around and drink coffee with homeless people. So he started a day center that's called
the Jasper Place Health and Wellness Center.
So that kind of, well, first tell me, why would you, my gosh, you got restaurants, you got, things going on, you got the wife, and that's got to be a hard sale.
It was. And I really thought that when I told my wife I was going to do this, she talked me out of it, but she thought it was the right thing to do because I was disheartened with where my life was going and what I was doing, and I wasn't making an impact on my community selling food. I needed to help people find housing.
Yeah. Now, whoa, but you just segued first. So now behind us we have this Be Love, and this is what this is all about. So cool. And tell me what services and what involved here, and please feel free to pull out that faith-based card.
Okay. Well, like I was saying, I just felt like I wasn't fulfilling my life's mission. I thought God had a bigger plan for me, and that was to help homeless people. So I knew I couldn't just feed people. I tried that. I went to the street, I handed people a sandwich. I went back the next day, handed them another sandwich. I went back the next day, nothing changed. And I knew I needed to get people inside, get them not only foods, but some clothing, maybe a shower, and then build a relationship. Our motto is to build our community through relationships. And through relationships, people are then trust you enough to share their life needs and their life troubles. And what came out of that was the opportunity to start housing people.
So now you kind of with a few churches, how many?
We started off with 12 churches that were financially backing us. They all believed in this idea of a drop-in center for homeless people.
So, and then they started
funding us. They fundraised for us. They took collections in their churches, did all kinds of sales. They did banquets, silent auctions to give us operating dollars.
But you start buying apartments. That's where I'm going.
Okay. Well, no, we didn't buy apartments. What we did, we started renting apartments for people.
Right.
And when we started, when you sit around and have coffee with a homeless person long enough, they're going to tell you, why don't you help me find a place to live? So we did that. We started taking that money that was funded to run the drop-in center, and we started renting apartments. And within a year, we had housed over 100 people.
Now total, how many people are there?
400 people.
You've housed 400 people.
Through this location.
Oh my gosh, this is so awesome.
Just this tiny little...
And it's still, even though it's not a church, you're not doing any preaching.
No,
I don't see any Bibles out here.
No, we want our actions to speak louder than our words.
Oh my gosh, so gorgeous, so gorgeous. And I mean, I know from my dealings, of course, we're in Canada, so might be a different Jesus up here. But the churches down in America wouldn't go fund somebody's apartment. What if he's still drinking?
Yes, we run a harm reduction program. Our clients do still drink. They still do drugs in their apartments.
Oh my gosh, how could you have that?
You know what happens, Mark?
They saves lives, that's why.
Exactly. And 90 days in, 60% of the people want recovery.
Right.
60% of the people say, you know what, I want to stop using drugs. I want to stop drinking.
So we try to keep these short. Okay. Now, how do people get a hold of it? What, you guys got a website?
Yeah, jphawc.ca.
Okay.
jphawc.ca.
And
on Twitter too. We're on Twitter too. So
you're the one who tweet me about communication, right? Awesome.
Not me, but somebody about this organization.
I heard they're way ahead of me. Always using social media. What would you say to somebody out there, faith-based, or maybe you have a bridge club, a temple, or you're just it's your bowling league? What would you say to somebody out there that has some kind of organization that could affect change?
Well, I can say that faith without action is a dead word. So you need to put action to your faith. And the church needs to rise up out of their pews and whatever organization they do, find somebody on the front line and support them.
So, cool. Well, thank you very much. This is awesome. Bye.